All right, guys, this year is the year that I start to put out videos about the outdoors side of Dangle Nation, of my life. I am me and my dad both are avid outdoorsmen in the fact that we both deer hunt and duck hunt probably just as much as we fish. It's been something that I have not put on the internet just because sometimes it's met with resistance. Sometimes it's kind of pushed down by social media platforms, and sometimes I just want to unplug and hang out. But this is the year that I am gonna take y'all along for the ride, if you will. So got these new feeders that we're trying out this year. They're made by Tree Line. Got them at Tractor Supply. We have had a horrible time with feeders so far when it comes to pigs destroying them. If you follow us on TikTok, you know that. Pigs destroying them, just miscellaneous issues with them. Squirrels eating through the plastic barrels of the other type. So we're going with these metal Tree Line feeders this year. And so right now we're headed to get a battery because I put the battery in this one and it says, oh, I'm dead, out of nowhere. So we're gonna go grab a battery real quick and then we're headed out to the lease and we're gonna get this thing set up and we're gonna see. I also got a secret ingredient that I wanna try this year. We're gonna see if it's worth the flip or not. I've heard rave reviews about it online. I've never personally used it. We're gonna see how it does. Y'all stick around, let's see. Just like that, we made it. Just like that, we made it.
It says it's good.
Listen, scoot over, let me see this. What is it? This is a Command stealth cam. Look, I'm having huge signal issues. Look, see, they're all three flashing, which means they're ready to take photos. Long story short, this thing picks and chooses when it wants to work, and it doesn't work more than it does work. Drives me up a wall. Let me fill up this feeder real quick, and then we'll pick y'all back up. All right, sir, the secret sauce, the thing that we're all here today to talk about. Did you want to hold the camera? Is that what that was? Yeah, hey, you offered. Check it out, guys. We're going to try this year. We're going to try out this cottonseed. We're going to try to see how this cottonseed is going to do. Put y'all here. Dad, what's your first thoughts on cottonseed, sir?
That's an expensive deer attractant.
I'll tell you mine.
About dead.
Yeah, that's all right. It'll be all right. It's expensive. I don't know what y'all are paying for it, wherever y'all may be in the world. This stuff was $20, 40 pounds.
But it's whole.
It's whole, just like my heart, hanging out with you. See, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to build this little apparatus basically out of expanded wire mesh, and then like you T-post it into the ground.
It's about this big. It's not
yeah,
that. It's
yeah.
not
Oh yeah,
big.
yeah, it's definitely big. You make a circle out of it, you stake it into the ground, and then you put this in it, and it's supposed to feed them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a couple handfuls of it, and I'm gonna put it off like in the back corner, because they say it's supposed to be better than anything else in the world. So we're gonna bust it open real quick. I've never actually even held this stuff, so this will be a learning experience for all of us. Let's see. Oh, dude. It looks fuzzy. It looks like moldy corn. So, it smells like corn, or it smells like cotton. That's what it is though, guys. Y'all see that? If you've ever used it, let me know. But supposedly it's supposed to be like crack. So we're gonna take it in here. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come through here and I'm gonna put it on the back corner over here where this camera can still see it.
I would say, you know, it's going to get really wet, but it never rains. So.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. We'll put some there, we'll put some here, just to see. I want to see for sure. So I want to see. The idea is, I'm trying to see is if the deer come in here and if they just hug these, or if they come and just eat the corn. I don't know, we're going to see. We're also got to set up this new feeder. Now, these are the feeders I wanted to tell y'all about that we just started using. So they're these Tree Line, 350 pound. Got a sight glass, so my can-o-meter is not needed, but it's pretty good. It's got a chain that holds it, got a built-in timer little bit of housing and all that. So we're gonna jump across the lease here. We're gonna go across. This is our deer lease, by the way. We're gonna go across. We're gonna set up old rods and reels, and hopefully we get some pictures and we can see, does corn seed work? Do you think it's gonna work?
If I was a deer, I wouldn't eat it, but you know, it looks too dry.
Too dry? Did you touch it?
I mean, it's cotton, so.
Here, look. Here, touch some of it.
You know, people swear by this stuff, so I mean, it
Taste
probably
it.
should work, but.
I'm just kidding, don't taste it. But the idea is, it's not the cotton that they're after. It's the seed that's inside of it. So.
Kind of chalky. Just
that's what we're after right there. So
itty bitty seed right there.
Right there, boom. Whoa, shoot! What's it taste like?
Any grain?
Oh, like just kind of.
Like, yeah, any grain.
All right, well, anygrain.com. So pile 1, pile 2, feeder, camera 1, camera 2, pogue 1. All right, we're gonna shoot across the lease here, and then we'll start setting up old rods and reels feeder, see how it does. So some pros so far, because that feeder's been out here, what, 2 weeks now?
2 weeks.
Some pros so far is it is not knocked over, it is not completely destroyed by pigs, and it's still working. So
and it seems to be fuel efficient because it's not empty.
That's right. It's getting good corn mileage, as we say. So what we're doing, there's just a natural IV line, not IV line. There's a natural like draw that runs through the middle of the deal here. Okay, so what we're gonna do, there's a natural draw, and it's a fence line that these deer use over here on the other side, right there. So he wants to set up a feeder basically on that fence line, just kind of stop them in their tracks while they're naturally traveling across the property. So the only unfortunate thing about this particular property that we hunt is that there's no natural water. So it's kind of a corridor, just a transient corridor for most of these deer, but it's okay. It works out. Don't worry, we see plenty of animals. So we're gonna put it over there. What's your thoughts on it? What do you think is gonna happen once we get it all set up?
Well, the problem is there's cows on the other side, so the cows are always a problem. They like to eat corn too, so we're just gonna put it on this side because there's a fence that runs right through the middle of the property. So we're gonna put that feeder on this side of that fence where the cows can't get to it.
Yep, and that fence line runs between look, so there's a field and then there's the woods. So they're using that fence line to kind of travel down. He usually hunts back here, and them deer come down. I'm in that back corner over there. So they usually come down across this fence line, and they walk that fence line. So we're just trying to intercept them, just kind of slow them up a little, if you will. We're pulling up now, so let's get this junker unloaded and talk to y'all about this feeder.
Oh, we already got the battery in there.
Well, that's the bad one. Just remembered. All right, while he goes and gets that, I'm gonna tell y'all about this feeder real quick. So it is a tree line feeder. They're only at Tractor Supply Co. from what I know, or I think you can get them from their website. We're not sponsored or anything, but we're trying them out this year. So a couple of cool features about it. They have, on the base, they have this centrifugal plate. What that means is that plate, it'll stay sucked up to the bottom of the feeder until the motor comes on. Motor comes on, the centrifugal force flexes these arms, and that tray drops down, and the corn flies everywhere. And then some other cool features is, it's got a sight glass, which I know, that seems minimal, but it's important. But it has this built-in battery tray. So the battery, the timer, all that is built inside. So nothing external can get to it. The cows can't mess with it. The raccoons can't tear it up. The pigs can't tear it up. And of course it's got a chain to hold it up, and it's got a latch to hold the lid down and all that. But it's a very heavy duty feeder. I like it so far. The one that we just came from has been over here for a couple of weeks now. It's doing fantastic. So we're gonna set this one up, set all the feed times up, all that stuff like that, and it should do pretty good. So far, pretty impressed by him. So far, pretty impressed by him. We're gonna see though. Let's get this joker set up. Here's what a centrifugal plate looks like.
3, 2, 1. I like it.
There you go. So that's what it looks like. That plate comes down as it feeds and then goes right back up. So What feed times did you set up and why, sir?
Yep, already forgot. First one's at 5 p.m. You know, it's getting darker earlier, so 5 p.m. is the first one.
Yep.
And then the next one's gonna be in the morning at 7:15. It's getting light about 6:50 right now, 7:15. It's getting later, so that's what I normally set it for in the morning. And I got one set at, each one of those is 8 seconds, and I got one set at 9 a.m. for 3 seconds.
Oh.
Just in case. I'm still in the stand at 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the record, that is exact opposite how mine's set up. So he got a little extra feed times, but super easy. Was it easy to set up?
Yeah.
Can we see that control? Is that possible?
Yep. You want to see the timer?
Yeah, there you go. So it's super simple. You just plug in P1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Those are programs.
Programs, yeah. You just set up to feed. Super easy, guys. It's a standard deer feeder, guys. It's September right now, so he's setting the times based on daylight savings times. So these times will reflect when the sun goes down earlier and rises later, which is during the winter time. So got this joker set up, guys. I'm real curious to see how the cottonseed's gonna do. Y'all let me know down in the description box what you think's gonna happen. What's your guess?
I don't know nothing about that cottonseed. I think they're gonna go to the corn first. I would. I mean,
yeah,
I'm used to eating corn.
I think they're gonna take a detour over to the cottonseed and they're gonna munch on it. I think it'll be good for us this year. Y'all let me know in the comment section below, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like I said, we're gonna get y'all involved this year in all of our hunting adventures. This is video 1 of many to come down the channel. Please drop in the comment section. Let me know if it's more you wanna see of this or if there's less you wanna see of this. Either way, let me know. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this one, I think you like this one. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.